gonna pay him up. Look at this. This is Miss Marla. Ah, we coming on in. What's going on? Miss Marla. I know I'm all late. Look at this.
How you doing?
Hi. We at KAZI. Doris in the building. Look at this. You look good, girl. Look at that.
Thank you.
I need that. That's kind of sharp. Yeah. Ah, it's Clifford.
You big?
What it is.
You know, our summer internship.
Hello, ladies.
How you doing?
All right, how y'all doing?
All right.
Yeah, man. AMF in the building.
Huh?
Another one.
I got a radio station.
Urbanian Entertainment is going down right here. Mr. Huey Vision. Y'all come to these February events. It's going down every year. I'm teaching y'all how to be in the music industry with all this craziness. For real, believe that.
So you are tuned in to the Juice and Jam show right here at KAZI 88.7 FM. And if you're having a little trouble of receiving it on your radio, all you got to do is go live on the internet to KAZIFM.org. Click on the headphones and listen in. We got 3 wonderful men. You know, I like to be surrounded by men.
All right, all right.
I feel all lucky today. And if you can see me, I'm blushing. So anyways, we got Josh Robbins, Clifford. Clifford, say your last name, cuz.
Gillard.
You know, I slaughter his name. Yes, indeed. And Mr. Ter'ell Shaheed
Yeah.
are all here in the studio with me. And they got some incredible information that is going to help somebody. You know, that's what we all about.
That's right.
We all about helping our community. And the music community, we really have a special love for them. So, who's going to start out and tell us what is going on in the capital city?
Actually, the Austin Music Foundation and Another Option Productions is hosting what we call Urban Music Perspective. It's a series of workshops and showcases. The workshops deal with getting ready for radio, which is what you and Miss Martha do quite a bit of. The other one is where creativity meets commerce, or commerce meets creativity. And the third workshop is actually protecting your most valuable assets.
All right. And when is that going to begin?
The first one is next Tuesday, the 15th of February. It's at the Victory Grill. What time are we starting, Cliff?
We start at 7.
Starting at 7 o'clock at the Victory. The guests that night are going to be Steve Savage, who we all know and love from KAZI.
Yeah.
The king of KAZI.
Yes, sir.
And Zany K. Do you guys know Zany K?
That's
He's on the beat. He's new, and when I say he's on the beat, I don't mean he's out there working with the police. I mean he's on the radio station called The Beat.
That's right.
okay.
102.3. They are going to talk about what you need to know about getting your music on the air. And we're going to have a moderator for that from Co-op Radio. Do y'all know Co-op?
Yes.
Another community radio station. Her name is Leah Manor. She hosts the hip hop show on Co-op. So she's going to be kind of refereeing the whole thing. And we're gonna get some perspectives from these guys who've been working in radio for years.
So I believe on the 21st we have our second workshop.
Right, the second one is going to be, excuse me, it's called Showtime, where creativity and commerce meet. Same place, same time, Monday, February the 21st. Again, for those who just tuned in, that's at the Victory Grill at 1104 East 11th Street, Monday, February 21st, 7 p.m. That night, we're going to be talking with 3 well-known characters, seasoned veterans of the Austin hip-hop scene. We're going to talk with Ter'ell Shaheed, who's here right now,
Hey.
pointing the camera at me. And we're going to have Salt Paul out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people know Salt Paul.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty hot.
talk about finding a niche. And then we're gonna have T-Double, who
yeah.
he was named. Now I should have written this down because now I'm gonna get the words wrong. But Insight named him the Hip Hop Artist of the Year, right?
Ambassador.
And the Bachelor of the Year.
Ambassador.
Oh, Ambassador.
And let me say this, as hopefully when you guys come to this panel, we are here to show you a lot of things that are more factual, a lot less speed jazz. It's really for people who are serious, you know. It's for people, like he said, that want to go on to do the professional things they need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to move on in a minute to legal, which is going to help, I think, immensely along with this radio. But what we're able to do as artists is tell them that you can't really move without all of these components that they're putting together. Clifford and Josh and I really see this as developing eventually into a conference.
There is one other person that's on that panel on the 21st we didn't mention, which is Mark Fort, who works over at the Texas Music Office, and that is big to get him to come in. He's Casey Monahan, one of Casey Monahan's employees over there. When I called to ask him to do it, he and I talked on the phone for 45 minutes about Austin hip hop. He has an incredible knowledge of just music in town, so he's going to be good too. There's another organization that is there to help people, the Texas Music Office. You can go to texasmusicoffice.com. Tons of resources.
And also on the 24th, we have what we call protecting our most valuable assets, your art. We have a young attorney, Charles Medeiros, young black attorney who officed on the east side. He's a jazz musician also, and he is going to, hopefully we can get him to play some music and then go into the legal aspects as how to protect what we consider your most valuable asset, and that would be your art.
And he's going to be Thursday, February 24th, 7 p.m. again at the Victory Grill.
The workshops are workshops. I mean, you can make it fun with this workshop, but the entertainment part comes in two parts. The first part we call Gospel to Hip Hop, and it's going to feature local artists. It's going to deal with jazz, blues. I believe the producer is going to put in some slave calls, some gospel music, hip hop and rap. And I'm not going to give the names away, but most of these performers are going to be local artists. On the 25th also, we have D1 from New Orleans who's going to headline our what we call after party for all of this.
Yeah, wrapping it up in a big way.
Right.
Yeah, it's fun.
There are some other people that we need to mention. Now, most of this would not happen had it not been for the city through the Cultural Arts Department. So we're required to recognize the city for that.
Yes, absolutely appreciate it.
The Sims Foundation is going to be there also.
Good.
So Lila, thank you
Yeah,
for calling us.
Sims will be there, and I'm finding a lot of musicians don't know exactly what Sims does.
That's why we want
I was getting ready to, yeah.
They are basically now the mental health arm of HAM. That's kind of a simplified way of explaining it, but they provide affordable mental health services to musicians in Austin.
That's awesome.
All you have to do is contact them and apply.
And I want the community to come meet these people. The whole thing is they don't know, and especially in the urban community, we don't know, with all the economic downswing, whatever, where's a musician going to get health care? Where are they going to get mental health care? How do we get to this? How do we get to that? That's what these things are about, you know, and that's why I wanted to invite these nonprofits, because really all of them have an objective that we talked about. Carolyn Schwartz over there at the HAM, Lila, is that they would like to increase the numbers that they're serving in the urban community.
Right.
The Health Alliance for Austin Musicians.
All for Austin musicians.
Thank you.
God's gift.
Yeah.
Game so strong, that's why I walk with a limp. Slick sick with that job. Cats be like, what you know, daddy? Oh, I'm like,